You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do how I would do Godzilla vs. Kong, and this is part 2. Now, in the last one, we left off with Godzilla in the middle of San Diego just as he unleashed an atomic attack. So this video, we're going to continue on. Now, I did do part 2 to this on a live stream, and I'm going to do it now recorded for a video here on the channel because I did change the last part of this compared to what I did on the live stream. I had a little fun, and then the live stream version, I ended it with a little teaser about the Zillions coming to Earth. But decided to change it up for fun, and now we're going to pick up where we left off. Godzilla continues making his way into the city. The military begins its response and are heading toward his location to launch an attack. The UN holds a summit where they begin to question Monarch employees. They quote Dr. Serizawa when he told them 1 year ago that he believes Godzilla to be a protector. Mark Russel, who was summoned to the summit, then gets up and begins to explain to them that while Dr. Serizawa did say this, he never confirmed it to be 100% true. He reminds everyone at the summit that these are animals, and that the one thing they know about Godzilla is that he is neither villain or hero, but that he brings balance and order to the world. Mark believes that Godzilla attacking might be a sign that they were doing something to unbalance that order. The summit asks, what could we have possibly have done to undo the balance? Mark replies, we're attempting to attack the Titans. Godzilla is their alpha, their brethren, so to speak. Just as he may represent a protector to us, he also represents as a protector to them. By attacking and trying to kill the Titans, we're the ones who are a threat now. Godzilla is just replying in kind. We are the ones who actually struck first. Just as the summit speaker is about to ask a question, the summit is interrupted by an employee who says, "You all need to see this." On a large screen is footage of San Diego, and they all see Godzilla stop at the base of Otay Mountain. He begins firing a concentrated stream of atomic breath at the base of the mountain. The summit looks on, and the speaker asks, "What is he doing?" As the summit looks on, lava begins to burst out of the base of the mountain of Otay. Mark Russel says, "Oh my God, he's purposefully setting off a chain of volcanoes in that region." The San Diego Mountains are a chain of volcanoes, some of which lead underneath some cities in the area. One even leads directly under a school. It's almost as if he's starting an apocalypse. The summit leader speaks. If he intends to use the earth as his weapon, then we're in a lot of trouble. There are many volcanoes in this country and along the sea. He could cause volcanic ash to blanket the earth in a matter of weeks. Mark replies, more like days. He will use the hollow earth to travel faster. The summit leader replies, but why would he annihilate all living things on Earth? Mark replies, not all life, just us. The Titans can live close to the Earth's core within the hollow earth. They can do it for centuries. They will live through this with ease, but we won't. Suddenly, doors open into the summit meeting, and Alan Jonah walks in. We can stop him. Divert his attention to something else. A greater threat to the natural order. Mark replies, what the hell is he doing here? Alan Jonah responds, there is a creature on Skull Island, one who can stand up against Godzilla. They have a history. Normally this creature would not take part in voluntarily attacking Godzilla. It's a rather social monster and usually wishes to be left alone. But with this, and Alan Jonah pulls out an Orca device, we can instigate some of the other Titans heading there to attack this creature. He will beat them, likely kill one or two. This will trigger Godzilla from going to protecting them from us, to protecting them from him. The summit leader ponders for a moment and then responds, alright, Mr. Jonah, I'm listening. Mark angrily interrupts, are you insane? This man is the one who released them in the first place. Alan Jonah replies, I exposed a secret Monarch was hiding, a secret in which you were responsible for covering up as a one-time employee of theirs. You're an accomplice to this mess, and rather than use this device, one of which you invented, to stop them, you sat by and idly watched. Mark responds, "Bullshit. You're the one who stole the technology and used it to unleash King Ghidorah and all the other remaining Titans, and I see you now built a new one." Did I? As far as I recall, your wife was the one handling the device the whole time. In fact, the last time this device was seen, it was in the possession of you and her, was it not? And yes, I did build a new one. This device is the only thing that can stop them. I'm fortunate enough that I knew your wife long enough to gain her trust and gain the schematics. Mark looks at Jonah in silence. The summit leader then speaks. "Dr. Jonah, proceed with this plan." Mark hastily replies, "No, trying to kill them will make this worse." "Thank you, madame." He exits the summit and whispers to one of his henchmen, "Begin the Orca plan. It's time to bring Kong into the fold. While the military and these two Titans are all dealing with each other, we'll proceed with our project to use the DNA of Monster Zero." Next, we cut to a base in an undisclosed area. Alan Jonah has sent a team to Skull Island in an attempt to use the Orca on the Titans that are arriving there. While this looks like a heroic move by Alan Jonah in the eyes of the world government, it is a move to keep all eyes off of him as he attempts to create a Titan capable of destroying all other Titans, so he has the remaining one, which would essentially make him serve the highest bidder for the services of the one and only Titan remaining on Earth. Alan Jonah visits the lab in his base to check on the latest project of synthesizing Ghidorah's DNA, hoping that this time, this one is good enough to sustain when splicing it with subjects. Prior attempts have killed the new host of the DNA. The subjects are numerous aquatic animals that somehow survived the blast of the oxygen destroyer. While these surviving aquatic animals have shown resilience, none have been able to survive long term. The last subject lived only 3 days before dying after having the DNA inserted in them. Meanwhile, on Skull Island, Monarch continues to monitor the remaining Titans who have fled there to escape humanity's wrath. Learning about Godzilla's recent turn in attacking humanity, Monarch resumes a project they started many years ago called Project Guardian. The project was designed as a resistance should the Titans ever attack humanity. While they understand that Godzilla is simply trying to bring balance back to the world, it was decided to resume the project as a last resort in case no other Titan can or will be willing to oppose him. The project was to build a Titan-sized machine fully loaded with the latest technology and resistance to Titan radiation. The machine had cadmium armor. It would be capable of flying by taking the latest jet propulsion systems and amplifying their size and power. The cadmium armor was blended with the plating of a French combat and reconnaissance vehicle called the Jaguar 6x6. This plating was lightweight but very strong and durable, and when forged together with the cadmium at a thickness of 6 feet, it maintained a decent amount of lightness while being able to withstand massive amounts of foot-pounds of pressure that could be delivered by a Titan. Project Guardian was in prototype stage and did not have a designation yet, but many engineers working on it decided to name it based on 2 of its strongest features: the jet propulsion of US military advanced aviation and the powerful light Jaguar armor of the French combat vehicle. And that is where we will stop on this part 2 of How I Would Do It, Godzilla vs. Kong. I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll have the next one coming hopefully middle of next week, as I still have to do some more writing. In terms of the Godzilla vs. Kong plot speculation, just to remind you guys, I mentioned that I would do the next part of the plot speculation as soon as we get a trailer to view, so hopefully we get one this month, and then we can continue on with the plot speculation based on what we get there. And as you guys know, the difference between this and a plot speculation is the plot speculation, I try to guess the plot of the actual movie, and in the How I Would Do It series, it's pretty much me just having fun and taking whatever information we know from prior movies and trying to make my own sequels. So, but anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below and let me know what you think. And until the next video, this is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.